Rumeysa has been detained for 6 weeks, and that is far too long. Even 1 day of detention for writing an op-ed is just too long and violates the Constitution. And what we're arguing to the court is that she should be allowed to have her day in court. The district court in Vermont is ready to hear her bail motion. It's ready to decide if she can be released while these legal issues are working their way through the courts. It's a very simple ask. Release her on bail. She's a cherished member of the Tufts community. She wants to finish her PhD. She's scheduled to teach a class this summer. She should be released. Then the legal arguments can be dealt with. The government is seeking to delay by making this emergency motion before the Court of Appeals, and we're hoping that the Court of Appeals, swiftly dismisses that so that the bail hearing can go on with Rumeysa present in court. What the government has done is it's asked the appellate court to intervene in that process and prevent Ms. Ozturk from being transferred from Louisiana to Vermont, even though the district court has said it needs her presence in court to decide her bail motion. The law is clear that we filed Rumeysa's petition correctly. What the government is trying to suggest is that because they did not know who her immediate custodian was, or they cannot even name a different person, that somehow should operate to Rumeysa's detriment, when it's the opposite. We've named the only known custodian who had control over her while she was in transit in Vermont. Even if the government turned around and said it was in fact someone else, we could amend the petition to include that person, and the law permits that.
Last week, the Federal District Court released Mr. Madawi in acknowledgement of the extraordinary circumstances of his abduction by ICE at a citizenship interview. He recognized what's at stake for Mr. Madawi, but also for thousands of other people around the country. His release is a victory, and we came today to prepare to fight to preserve that victory. So we argued against the government's efforts to re-imprison him and their dilatory tactics, and we're going to keep fighting for his ability to stay released. To the extent that consolidation requires the courts to consider different legal rulings and entails delay for Ms. Ozturk, that we would say is detrimental to her case. And to the extent that it prematurely speeds up review of a decision involving someone's liberty, we would also say that would be potentially detrimental to Mr. Madawi.